My name is Marjorie Trueblood, and I'm the Dean of the Department of Multicultural Life. When one hears multicultural life, you tend to think about underrepresented students, and it is true. We do serve students of color, multiracial students, LGBTQIA students, first-generation students, and undocumented students. But here at Macalester, we do believe that multiculturalism is an important value for all of our students to have, so they have the transferable and transformative leadership skills to lead in this more globally connected world. So how do we do this? We do this in 4 ways. We provide students with the opportunity for identity exploration, whether it's theirs or other folks. We also provide transformative leadership skills to students. We work with underrepresented students to connect them to holistic student success resources. And lastly, we provide opportunities for students to talk about diversity, multiculturalism, and social justice issues. I feel like we do a really good job at bookending the Macalester experience. It starts with a plethora of ways to engage as first-year students, whether it's through our Mosaic Mentorship Program or our PNU program, Pluralism and Unity, our Cultural House Block Party, different retreat experiences, to the culmination of the many different commencement celebrations that we have. From our Lavender graduation celebration to our rites of passage. One of the signature programs that we have outside of our mentorship, we have these identity collectives that are spaces for students to congregate with other students who have their same identities and to talk about what life is like or how they're developing in that and responding to some of the things that are happening in our contemporary time. The last thing that I would say is that if students have like a brilliant idea for a program and they want to make it happen and they think that it intersects with diversity or multiculturalism, they'll contact us. And so last year we had a couple of students who were alarmed with some of the negative things that happened. So even though Macalester is a great place, it's not a perfect place. And occasionally we have a few bias incidents, but our students were quick to work with administration to figure out how to create a program called Naming Hate. And in that program, they looked in the archives and did research about what was the history of hate here, to think about what external speakers we could bring to talk about white nationalism and hate, and to figure out how we as a community could respond to those things. So when issues come up, we do try to pull together to respond to those things. And it's not just about the negative things like hate and bias, but even some of the things that happen on an international scale. I think about what happened with the shooting in Christchurch, and it was amazing to see our students work with members of the Center for Religious and Spiritual Life to create the vigil that they wanted to see, to bring people together to figure out how to honor those folks' lives and how we deal with Islamophobia. So within our department, we balance some of the positive fun things with some of the critical things that are still happening in our world, and hoping that we can help work with students to figure out how we can make it a better place. I am not alone in saying that my why for the work that I do is because I want to pay it forward. When I was in school, somebody did it for me, and it's important for me to give back to students. My hope is that students will connect with me by contacting me or with some of the other staff that we have in the DML or the Department of Multicultural Life. And we love to talk about the stories of students of yore and some of the programs that we have here